Alrighty, everyone, welcome to Kansas Motor Speedway. Ready to go racing here tonight. Playoff night underway here in Kansas. 100 laps here tonight. Thank you, as always, Matt in the booth with you for the next 100 laps tonight. I appreciate each and every one of you coming out. We're going to get ready to go green flag racing in a moment. Right now, we got to qualify our way in here tonight in the FTR Cup Series this evening. Ready to go. All right, taking a look right now. Everybody qualifying their way through. Caleb there, John Ross there as well. We got to pull up our list. The guys already locked into the next round of these playoffs here that we should have here. I got this right here for you. Thank you guys for coming out. And again, nice job here as we get ready to go with less than 2 minutes to go here tonight. So again, thank you guys so much for coming out. This is going to be very interesting. Kansas Motor Speedway provides some great racing all the way through. Every time, again, Josh Lambert, Brandon Cowell, Brandon Hunsinger, all already locked in as we are race 6 at the end. So ready to go, ready to rock and roll right now. Thank you everybody for coming out. And again, we should have a great night of racing here momentarily. Thank you everybody so much. And we are ready to go. So again, we'll fire these cars off. Go green flag from Kansas. This racetrack seems to be a good combination here tonight with less than a minute to go. And I think we're going to see a good nighttime. Nighttime's the right time, as they say, here tonight. So less than a minute to go in this qualifying order. Again, thank you everybody for coming out. Chris, the only one left on track right now. So there is Chris. He is on pit road. So he'll get ready to roll. We'll go to commercial break. When we come back, we'll have our green flag in just a moment. Yeah, I'm back here as well. And again, I see your comment there. And that is very unfortunate. I couldn't throw them on the overlay tonight. I just didn't have time. If you get me some additional information by next week, man, I'll try to throw it on there for you. So if you can get that over to me maybe on a Monday-ish, that way I got the week to kind of work on it, I'd appreciate it. I was going to try to get us a co-host tonight too, but I didn't have time because of how quick it was going to be. So here we go. It's John. Casey there as well. 10-4 comment angel. It's live on the channel. I'll get you the link right now. All right, let's see how. Let's go green here momentarily. Let's take a look at the starting lineup really quick. Here we go. The Signal Craft Studios starting lineup tonight. John Ross, Wyatt Walker on the front row. Row number 2, Brandon Hunsinger and John Walker. Rudy Hang and Mr. Casey Cotterman. Then it's going to be Alexander Morals and Caleb Hunt. Going to roll 8 tonight, David and Chris. Then it's going to be Graham and Brian. Then Dakota Strokes and Mr. Randy Coyer. JJ and Mr. James Parsons right there, as well as Christopher Melton and Brandon Caldwell. Gonna round it out 19 cars here tonight. Ross to bring them to green for this race tonight. So ready to go. Let's go. Green flag in the air. Let's go green. We're racing here tonight. Casey Cotterman there under green here. Let's go. Everybody up to speed. This is what I love about Kansas. 2 separate racing lines. These guys will be rolling through here tonight. Nice job to 54. Nice job. Brandon Wyatt right there. Rudy there in the mix also. John Walker. David and Caleb Graham back here. Chris there in the mix also. Christopher Melton back here in the pack. 2 wide behind them. Randy there. Alexander Walker. Casey Cotterman. Caleb Graham. Ringendall right there in the mix also. So nice job right now. Brandon out front. Hunsinger there to second. Hunsinger and Walker, your top 2. They're going to dig off of turn 2. They'll go to the wall. There is John Walker with Casey Cotterman right there. The 78 machine. And Caleb Hunt going to drop to the bottom. Now off of turn 4. Caleb. 4 on the board of 100 here tonight. Yeah, they are lucky you left your car on the trailer, man. Caleb, Casey back there. Caleb. Breaking update here live here on Extreme Sim TV for those short track racing fans. Jeremy Mayfield just picked up the win in the Southern Super Late Model Division down at Lonesome Pine Raceway. So he just picked it up coming across the feed right now. I have spies at the racetrack as always. Brian, Daxton, Christopher Melton back there. The 047 NOS Energy Drink machine. You're going to have to teach Andy my ways. There it is. Chris back there in his line. Casey Cotterman. John continuing to lead. Brandon Wyatt Walker. Alexandra, Casey Cotterman. John Walker back there. David. Nice and easy does it. Nice job. Nice and easy. Nice. Very, very work here. I don't have updates from Richmond yet. 3 wide right now. I will get you some though. We can put Torby on that. John Walker there. Go see. Okay. I'm going to talk you through this. Top in NASCAR.com and go see who's leading the real race. Anyway, David right there as well. Walker right there in the mix also. Hunt 3 wide, nice and easy. Casey, Alexander. I didn't know Alexander had a car. There we go. Damn, he's doing pretty good for 4 years old. Anywho, Casey Connerman back there. David, John Walker, the Camel Machine. So John Ross leading the way. Brandon Hunslinger and Wyatt Walker. Nice battle here tonight. Caleb Hunt right there. Caleb going to try to search the top. Try to use that momentum. Yeah, I can do that for you. All right, Bubba Wallace leading. Suarez second. Blaney third, I think. Yep. That is your top 3 at Richmond right now. Taking a look at Brando, James. Casey. Let's hop on board with a couple of these guys. On board right now with Casey, Caleb Hunt. Looks like Casey got a piece of that outside wall on the entry. Okay, just to be real with you, if Wallace wins at Richmond, I'm going to riot. Just saying. John leads the way right now. Alexander back to 6th. 12 laps of 100 complete. And you see Ross pulling away now, 6/10 over P2 of Brando. Wyatt Walker trying to search a way back to him. No way to get there yet. Trying to pull forward. That's the 85 hanging on. David, Casey, Caleb, Brian, Graham back there as well. Christopher Melton hanging tight. And let's see on back through the field. There's Randall. Let's go back on board here this time with Randall. He'll work the bottom. Interesting there, Randall working the bottom, not the top. Both lanes seem to be somewhat competitive here tonight, guys. I'm not seeing one lane completely overpowering the other one right now. I just wonder if tire wear around the bottom is going to be a thing here tonight. I'm just not sure. I haven't got a chance to run this car here that much. I'm really not sure. There's Randy Coyer back here. Let's hop on board Rando. Working his way out of turn 4 right now. He'll go up to the wall. Oh, that was a little close there, bud. But right now, early on, Ross continuing to lead in that 545 machine. Nice job by Ross. Ross continuing to dominate right now down into 1 and 2. He'll go to the wall. Brandon, Wyatt, and Alexandra. What do you say we do a little bit of crank it up at Kansas, guys? Let's do it. All right, John. Continuing the lead right now. 18 laps on the board this time by. Come on, guys. Don't forget to slam that like button. Let us know you like what you see. We're 18 laps into this race here at Kansas Motor Speedway tonight. A late call, but we got it in. There's the 78. There's Melton hanging on as well. Not 18 laps in. Tire wear right now seems to be about 1 second slower than the start of the run tonight. Man, this is it. Whoa, one car in the wall. Yep, that's not going to help you. Yeah, get up there, you scrub the wall, you give you a little bit of aero damage on the car, makes it harder to turn, makes it harder to go straight and go fast. The 44 out front. All right, nice and easy does it. So again, that's going to be John leading. John starting to open that gap up. So it's John, it's Brandon, it is Wyatt. So what can you do and how can you manage this? Here live from Kansas Raceway with John Ross continuing to lead. The Ross man pulling away. 0.8, so he's 8 tenths up on the field here tonight. Brando, David, Rudy right there. Alexandra back there, Casey Cotterman. Melton there in the mix also. Taking a look at Melton, he's going to work the bottom. He'll try to drive that car inside. Trying to get it clear, and up off the corner he goes. Now down the front straightaway, they'll cut to the bottom. Keep the power rolling here. So again, on board there, Chris, we're really able to roll that bottom side pretty well. Kind of surprised with tire wear becoming a factor here tonight that he's able to cut that car that low. What's that number? And I like that car. Okay, we got to figure out which car you like now. Brandon. Of course, it's the purple, green, and black one. Anyway, John Ross there as well with Rudy. There he is. That's the 5. There you go. That is David in your purple, green, and black car. So he'll roll back down. And again, taking a look at tire wear here. Last time by 30.841 for the leaders. Here we go. David going to be the first one to dive down pit stops for that green, purple, and black machine. 4 tires of fuel. He'll get down there. No penalty on pit road. He's good and clear. So nice work here. And now out front, Brandon continuing to lead the charge and get after it. So Brando now just yanking a chain away from Walker. The gap 1.5 seconds now. And so 31-0 this time by just after 25. So put that in the back of your brain. Yeah, I get the fuel thing. Yeah, I get that 45% fuel. I think tires is going to be a thing too. Walker, hang on. No, oh. Black flag, Wyatt Walker. That is too fast entering for Wyatt Walker. And he just bumped out of the car. Walker going to tow to his garage. Oh, no, Wyatt. Wyatt. Let's take a look at what happened coming to pit road. He was trying to muscle that car to pit road speed and get it wound up, and I think he had a maybe a transmission issue, to be honest. But let's take a look here. Oh, please. Oh, so he gets it wound up. Oh, What in the world? Let's go on board here because I think he may have. See if we can hear. But something goes wrong right here. Listen to this. Brakes. Tries to get it woed up. Just could not do it. Unfortunate for Walker. So he'll tow his races. Oh, we got another one. Dakota, Brandon, Trey, all three black flags. Oh my goodness. We're giving out black flags tonight like we're Oprah. Take a look here. Coming to pit road. One car's around. They play dodgeball and end up with black flags. So Brian here's got a black. Dakota's got a black. JJ's got a black. My goodness. This pit cycle is not going as planned. So now Christopher Melton to pit road. He gets down clean and clear. No penalty for Melton there. So again, Strokes, Trey, and Cowell, all three too fast entering. And I think Cowell got an unsafe pit road entry as well because he decided to do a spinneroni coming to pit road. That's going to leave 10 cars on the lead lap. Melton going to come off of pit road here. Don't get a speeding penalty. Don't jinx yourself. All right, Andy, there was a car sideways on pit road. We're going to try to go back to it. I'm going to bring it back for you here. Right here. Lap 27. So as they come to pit road here, the 64 right here, he's going to wind up getting a penalty here somehow. So he gets black flagged right here. Dakota, kind of the same thing. The 047, taking a look at his entry. He goes, and yum. That's a speeding penalty if I've ever seen one. Yeah. Man, just a bunch of different cars making drastic mistakes. All right, we'll get back to the race here. Now John out front. Ross leading David. 30 laps in. We're closing on halfway here tonight. Yep, they did not practice pit road entry. You are correct. That's bad news bears. You want to practice that. So again, Ross. John continuing to pull. Rudy back there, so to update everybody, Randy Collier right now, first car one lap down if we were to get a yellow at some point here tonight. 69 to go here, but Ross now leading this race. This has been absolutely insane so far. So Ross last time by, 7 laps into his run, 30.9. Jeez almighty, these tires are friggin' falling off like a friggin' rock. What in the world? 30.9, 8 laps into a run. For reference, fastest lap of the race, 29.7. That's wow. Wow, that's tire wear. I'm actually kind of in shock on that one. I can't remember the last time tire wear was that aggressive. Randy, Christopher. You know, if these guys ain't careful, even though 45% fuel. They didn't? Oh, I see what you're saying. I don't have the data pulled up for that. You're right. Good call. They kept the old set on the car. Here's my problem with that. As aggressive as it fell off the first run, I wonder if they're running a risk of popping a tire though. That's my concern. We got guys back here in the 30-0 bracket. 4.7 right there for Randy. For reference, he's about 4/10 bit quicker than the field. Ross. So 2 sets of tires. This is going to be interesting. Well, the guys up front, they kept a set to save. I'm just looking through tire sets here. There's a couple of guys that's already burnt 1 set, rear of the field. So this is going to be interesting. And taking a look, 36 on the board, and it looks like maybe Dakota or Brandon back here took a set from the looks of it. So we got like 1 or 2 cars that took a set that time. But still, yeah, we're coming up on lap 38 of this thing. We're digging around here tonight at Kansas. Again, thank you for joining us here. Thank you for FTR coming out and letting us do this thing here tonight. Again, thank you to everybody that makes it happen. Yet again, let's give a big shout out to Signal Craft Studio as well for coming on board as we work Ross. So with that being said, we're through the first round of cycles of stops here tonight. We're going to go crank it up. We'll be right back in the booth momentarily. All right, back at it once again. It is John out front, continuing to lead. Nice job by John. We should be closing in here in about 5 to 6 laps. We do the same thing this time to this next round of stops. So that puts us right around lap 50. And then, of course, probably around lap 75 would be that final step if you time it out right. So, because everybody that didn't take tires that first stop, I am convinced they're coming to pit road this time and taking tires. So, I don't see them not doing that. And up top, race down, stop. Okay. I turned them up a little bit more to see if you got anything. All right, All right, I turned them back up. You let me know. It'll take it a minute to catch up. Melton. Here comes Casey Cotterman there as well. So there we go, 44 on the board. We should be closing on this round of stops here in just a moment. 45, working our way through. Up front, Ross now starting to put some good laps together, dominating this race. With Castella, Melton, Rudy, 45 this time by. So again, we are really looking at a tire war here because we do have a little bit of a battle brewing. Alexander closing on Cotterman for position, but that battle is a little bit further back here. That's around 8th and 9th. Morals and Cotterman going at it. The 82 a little bit free right there. Here comes Alexander to the bottom. He'll try to get bottom and clear. And he's bottom and he's clear. Now he's just got to slide up. Come on, up, up, up. Troy, one of the first ones to pit road on this cycle. So here comes Brian. Again, the ticker at the bottom of your screen, that's going to be the car's pit road time for you guys that's not aware. That's how long they're on pit road, not in their box. You'll see him come to his box and it keeps counting. So that is his total pit road time. 30 seconds there right now. We'll see when Ross elects to come down. He's 22 laps into this stint. 23 for David, 18 for Christopher, and Rudy 22, and now 19 for Caleb. So they can go a little bit further in this run if they would like to, which I don't know if that's what they're going to do. I'm kind of thinking they're not going to do that, but we'll see. I think you lose too much time right now if you do that. I think you got to come down with everybody else, got to do the thing, and get off there. Randy now on pit road. Nice and easy. No penalty for Randy. That's good. We don't need any more penalties tonight. We've already seen a rash of black flags earlier in the first round. Up stops. Hopefully they had one shot at it. This go should be a little bit easier. So I am thinking right now, with Ross leading as many laps as he has tonight, 45 of them to be exact, he is in dominant position right now. John Ross absolutely nailing it halfway through. Should put him right in that pit stop window. Because if you split this, it'd be now would be 25, and then lap 75, and then about another 25 on the other side. Let's see if that's what he's going to do. He'll stay out one more time, so he's going to run it a little bit longer than I thought. Interesting. There we go, David. He's going to split it here. David to pit road, exactly at that 50 number. So now, by my mind, that puts David in that strategy that we just talked about of lap 75 for a final stop. We'll see if John comes in this time, if he waits. Update, no penalties right now to speak of, which tells me everybody's got on and off pit road properly. Oh, KC down pit road. Now Ross down pit road. On pit road clean for Ross, so that's good. Now Melton should cycle through and he'd be the next car to do the same thing. And again, there we go, everything kosher. Randy down pit road, here comes Casey Cotterman. Now Randy Coiner, black flag. Give it to Randy, too fast entering. Well, sorry Randy, bro. Oprah gave out another one. And so now it's Christopher Melton continuing to lead. Melton now going to come up into his pit stop window as it cycles. Melton, Caleb, Randy again going to be multiple laps down here with another penalty. That's bad. So again, there's Caleb and JJ back there with John Ross, who should cycle to the front once Melton, Caleb, and JJ pits. And that'll cycle back to Ross out front. Let's take it. Yep, here comes some quick lap times. Man, this is so interesting. 55. I do like seeing green flag stops as well, man. I really do. It really mixes things up. Collier going to be on pit road serving that penalty. So there you go. Collier to pit road. With what is about 45, 46 laps to go. Update, we have 6 cars on the lead lap. There's JJ down now to the box. And Wright's at least going on JJ's car. See if they drop the lap. I don't think the 70 got tires though. Look at that. More strategy going on pit road. Before next week, but if this being a thing, I'm going to have a better way of monitoring sets of tires here. Let me see if I can do that like right now. On the fly. Let's see if I'm that good. Tire sets, tire sets, tire sets, tire sets. Tires, tires, tires. And survey says, can I do that? Can I do that? Can I do that? And yeah, I cannot on the fly. I will fix that for next week. That's a to-do list. I would love to know that. Taking a look here as they continue to work through. Very interesting to what we're seeing. And caution's on the racetrack. Caution is out. Let's take a look. Lap 56. Saying Brandon may have crashed. Let's take a look here. What brings the yellow out? Brandon on the exit of pit road. And that's going to draw the caution. And Caleb Hunt may have crashed as well. Let's take a look at what happened to Caleb. Let's see. Something went wrong here. One car went around. See if Caleb had an issue as well. Nope, he's good. So it had to be for that sideways car. Nevertheless, caution on the racetrack. So again, lap 56, we're going to give ourselves a yellow flag. And Brandon with a penalty as well. Just so everybody's aware, he's got a black flag. Now they just stopped. I don't see him coming back down and using the set. I'm going to take a look here. First lucky dog car should be JJ here. In 9th should get that lucky dog. So caution out with 60 on the board. First yellow of the night. There you go. I'm going to set it all up there to where I can see how many tires people have left a little bit easier. Is what I'm going to do there, FTR, for next week. That way I know. Because I can't see how many they've got left in the box right now. But with that being said, we're going to go to commercial break. When we come back, we'll be ready to go. I'm going to use an old movie trailer. I know it's already out, but why not?
Deputy Harris? Darrell Booth. Hope you like flying. I never flew a fugitive before.
Government witness, not a fugitive.
Ready to go?
Is it always this bumpy?
You get used to it. Loretti's very disappointed in you, and he wants you dead.
Oh, shh.
Mayday, mayday. We've been compromised. Tell me how to fly this thing.
Pay attention. That's the good part.
Damn it!
I'm gonna enjoy this. You ever see a face turn this color before? Huh? I'm gonna tear you apart. Y'all need a pilot?
Flight Risk. Only in theaters January 24th.
All right, I hope you enjoyed whatever that was. And we are ready to go once again with John out front, ready to go. So let's go. 60 of 100 complete. Alex on pit road still with a penalty. John Ross going to bring him back to green. Christopher Melton to his outside. Keep in mind, John Ross has dominated this night so far. We'll see how it goes. Here we go. Green flag in the air once again. We're green at Kansas. Keep in mind, Ross has about 4 left. Oh, black flag. Black flag party in the back. Brandon. I'm going to check race control to see if I can figure out what it was for. I can't. That's unfortunate. John Ross continuing to lead. Now stepping away, even with a couple of lap older tires. He's still pulling away. The battle behind them, though, heating up really hot and heavy. Brandon still with that penalty. He'll have to serve it. 2 and 3 wide back here in the pack. Nice work. 63 on the board. There's the 92 up top. A little bit of a check up. Somebody get on the brakes. Don't hit each other. Brandon going to clear the pit road to 5 to pit road. So 2 cars that's got penalties coming to pit road. So Alexandria got a penalty. No, Alexandria got a penalty. Oh, that's going to be speeding penalty. Oh, my gosh. He just made a bad situation worse. The 85. Carol, man. Wow. So Ross leading. Well, and I guessed it, speeding on pit road for the 85 as well. My gosh. That's a lot of penalties. Rudy, Caleb. There we go. The 78, Caleb, Casey Cotterman. The 82, 2x2. Clear. Cotterman gonna go to 5th. Nice job, Cotterman. 1 car down here mowing the grass somewhere. That's not good. Alexander is still going to try to clear that penalty. We've got him spread out all the way around. Correct. Caleb Hunt there as well. Brendan Hunt Senior. The 92. So now they'll clear 66 on the board. So as you can see, the 92 up top, gonna roll the high side forward at the moment. Did really, really nice job for Brandon getting up next to the wall. Ross. 67 laps of 100 complete. So again, you see Ross, you see David up front, you see Christopher Melton there as well. So again, back to the bottom, 68 on the board. So again, everybody starting to get a little bit spread out, just a little. Nice work here. But look at that. Look what somebody else has got going on over here. Good job, Dorby. David continuing to hold second with John Ross there. Continuing to lead. Take a look, Hunt, Grant, Rudy, all these guys back here, 5th, 6th, 7th. They're starting to mix it up here. out of turn 2. One car on the wall right there. Scrubby Dubby Dubby. A little bit of white smoke off the side. Not too much. Stokes. Now top side, there it comes. Brando there looking through. 70 laps on the board, 30 to go. Out in front, John Ross. Continuing to lead. David Melton. The 70 there as well. So again, the 70 holding on. 71 crossing the stripe. Ross continuing to dominate. David trying to close, trying to get there. Can't do it right now. But I will say he's a scotch faster. Can David play the upset here tonight? Let's take a look at David's night so far as we're on board with him. If we can, if my eyes will focus. David started 9th here tonight. He's been as low as 16th. Now he's got a shot at winning this thing if he can keep rolling forward right here. He's a little bit quicker than John, and I think that's the difference in tires. Again, about a, 8-lap difference. Starting to come into play the longer this goes. Now remember, they should be within that window, maybe. If they I think they should have a set left on pit road when they make this final stop. David needs this to run as long as he can because he seems to be in better shape right now. John. Well, you see, FTR, I have a feeling I know why they're not slowing down coming to pit road. I think Torby's standing there at the entrance with a little flag, and I think that might be the problem. Just saying. Anywho, David back to second. And this is how I die. Anyway, David and John, your top two. Oh, well, David's going to make a mistake. Get into the outside wall just a little bit. $75 this time. David to P2. Here we go. Christopher Melton, 75. 25 laps to go here tonight. One more stop to go. Man, these guys getting after it right now. 75, 25 to go here. Again, 76. Working our way through. Yeah, stay off the wall, right? There we go. There is John. There's David. There's Christopher. 76 laps complete. We're looking for that final stop. It should be here momentarily. $77. Gap opening up out front right now. The gap closing from Melton now to David. Remember, David got a piece of that outside wall. I'm sure that's not helping him. If I'm David, I come down here and I short fit this car, try to get a bigger tire advantage and roll back out. I think that's what I do in this particular scenario. Casey. Gotcha. Well, Casey's slow. I didn't mean to do it that way. Let's see if we can get a unique one. Yep, somebody did mow the grass. Taking a look there. There's Casey. I don't have a ton of custom cameras. I gotta get some more. Oh, by the way, Brandon Black Flag at road entry. Yep, we've seen that before. Taking a look right now. So again, 78 on the board. And I gotta think you short pit here. You have to. If you're Melton, if you're Tiderman. There we go. Casey on pit road. Short pitting's the only way you're gonna get by these guys. And now John to pit road as well. He'll exit. So he snuck down pit road on me. Let's see how this plays out. Here we go. Cars that have pitted. David continuing the lead. JJ there as well. But I think this is going to cycle out. Nope. Come on, Melton. Get off pit road. You got to go. Got to go. Melton versus Ross right here. And there goes Ross. I thought Melton had a shot at getting off the pit road in front of him. Nope. Heineman starting to spread back out. Now we're down to 2 cars to pit. 20 laps to go here tonight. Give us 19 to go here on Extreme Sim TV. Nice job. There's the 5. There's JJ. 19 to go. $18 to go this time by. Let's roll through here. We'll do one more crank it up. All right, back here again. $17 laps to go. 16 with David leading. $16 coming to $15 to go. Daxton pit road. $15 to go this time by. John. 15 to go. David Castella now on pit road also. 15 to go, pit road in his box. Ross now should cycle through to be the race leader. What's everybody's thought here as we're coming into the closing moments? David. 14 to go. And this is so crazy. Chris there taking a look with John Ross looking to go to victory lane here tonight. That car is well intact. 14 to go. David Castella. $14 to go now. No fair, Torby. We're Viking warriors, not pirates. John. Yeah, well, yeah. I realize this. But Melton continuing to hang on. Ross leading. We're going to have some real questions in this chat room very soon. At the rate we're going. Christopher Melton, David Costello. Boys and girls, if you really want a really interesting podcast episode, just talk me and Torby into doing a podcast. And then everybody in the world's going to think we're nuts. But anyway, continuing to roll right now. John continuing to lead. John, Christopher, David. On the right side toward we could hope that at least the podcast episode would make us rich before they threw us in the funny farm. John, Melton, and David for Caleb, Casey, Rudy. FTR needs a pie. Oh, God. Uh-oh. Oh, heaven to go. Oh, heaven to go. You can't push the button. Melton, David, Caleb, 10 to go. Ten laps to go here. Yes, they do. Speaking of that, I need you to hook me up, man. I need you to get me some bank schemes going, man. I need a new car. There's the FTR machine, the 82. What you gonna do? Be a tattletale? Tell them I just took a gummy cheese. 92 on the board, 9 to go. Casey trying to get there. Look at the gap. It's closing, boys. Look at this. 4th and 3rd. Heating up. 1.7 out front. John continuing to run. 8 to go. Take a look. Christopher Melton. John Ross, 1.8. 8 to go. Seven to go. Melton there as well. All right, Melton hanging on 1.68. Yeah, anywho, 7 to go. Melton. FTR, say it. I'm cooler than Torby. Just put it in chat. I'm the cool one. 6 to go. 6 to go this time. Ross, Christopher, and David, your top 3. John Ross continuing to lead. 6 to go. Six laps to go. Christopher Melton holding the second. 1.86 back. He'll slide up a little bit of traffic. David too far back to do anything. Five to go. Melton. 1.5. 5 laps to go. Ron, Christopher, David, back there as well. 4 to go. Dang it, FTR, you got me on that one. 1.5 the gap. 4 laps to go. Melton trying to get to Ross. Too little too late right now. 3 to go now as we look. Melton, Ross, Castella. Ross continuing the lead, 3 laps to go here. Melton trying to dig to get to him. 3 to go. 3 laps to go. Melton, Ross, 1 and 2. 1.4 now the gap. It's closing, but I don't think Melton's going to get there in time. 3 to go. It is Melton, it's Ross, it's Castella. 2 laps to go. John Ross trying to hang on. He's got a 1.3 second lead. He's just got to get back around here, get the white flag, and be done with it. John Rossi Ross coming to 1 to go. Trying to get the white flag. He's got it. 1 to go. And Christopher, 1 lap to go. Ross, your top 2, 1 to go. Melton trying to get there, but he's too far back. Coming to the checkered flag. This time by double checkered for John Ross. Up front, checkered flag. It's Ross getting it. Melton second. Castella third here tonight in a tight run to the line with Caleb. Great job, everybody. Great race here tonight. We know the drill. We're going to get ready to grab post-race interviews here in a moment, but an excellent, excellent race here tonight. You see it, Ross getting it done. Let's get ready to talk to some folks here tonight. All right, we're going to go jump down, go to talk to them, and we'll be right back here in just a moment. Mrs. Calming Angel. And we're going to go talk to these guys about. All right. Well, if I can find the booth, that'd be, there we go. All right. All right, let's get ready to talk to our race winner here tonight. John, man, holy cow, dominant run here tonight, buddy.
I appreciate that. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Track was really gripped up. It was a little odd because I hopped in and I saw we only had 2 sets of tires, 2 over the wall. So I had to play a little strategy right there in the middle. That's kind of why I hung down to the bottom. But yeah, we just kind of stayed out of trouble and tried to keep our nose clean.
Was you surprised how gripped up the racetrack was?
Not really. Kansas has always been really gripped up, and then when it turned nighttime, I knew, I think one of the things that was really nice, especially with this new tire model on the next gen, you can kind of play around with your line. Sometimes I would run the bottom, sometimes I would run the top, but I really liked how both lines had their strengths and had their weaknesses, but both lines were super quick all throughout the night.
That kind of makes me wonder if we're going to get updated tire model on the other NASCAR cars.
It's quite possible. I know that we have them on like the GTPs and the GT3s, and
Yep.
Now we have them here. It's been a lot of fun, especially like watching how you have to maintain the tires throughout the first 3 to 4 laps, and then try to slowly have them come on. Yeah, it kind of throws another wrinkle in.
There we go, man. Well, again, dominant here tonight. What's your thoughts at this point in the season going to victory lane?
Yeah, I really appreciate it. Thank you to you guys for broadcasting. Thank you to Free Time Racing for letting me hop in tonight. I had a Saturday night off, so I thought I would come and run. I haven't raced in a while, so I certainly appreciate that. They do a fantastic job. Great league to be a part of. So if you want to race, this is the league you need to go to.
All right, man. Congrats, bud. Well, and again, congrats on the win, man.
Thanks, appreciate it.
All right, there we go. John Ross getting it done tonight. Casey, you got me there, bud.
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
My voice went away for a second, but I'm good. P2 tonight, you were punting him down there late.
Oh, I wasn't P2.
Nope.
I just came in for Biz Rat Pace. I was P5.
Yeah, wrong Casey. Sorry. Anyway, I frickin', you're here, so I'll do it. P5 here tonight. What do you think?
Oh, it was a great race. Very clean. First 60 laps green, I think, 57, something like that. It was good. Put some strategy into it. I ended up top 5, which is I'm happy with, so we'll just call it that.
There we go. Hey, man, if you don't care to stick around, I got a little bit of paint scheme conversation to talk to you about after the race. All right, man. See you soon, bud.
Yep, take her easy.
All right. David is down here. Hey, David, bud, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, P3 here tonight. Nice work.
Yeah, I tried some different strategy tonight. It didn't play out as I wanted it to, but it still worked in the long run.
I mean, hey, man, it didn't play out exactly the way you wanted, but top 3, you can't really be too sad.
No, not at all.
Well,
Especially with this group of guys, it's always
right.
competitive.
Just one of those things, right?
Yep.
All right, man.
One of the things
Well,
you walk away and you smile.
yes, sir. What are you thinking about the season so far and where we're at?
Oh, I mean, I'm really excited about the rest of the season, especially next week. I'm a super speedway king is what I like to call it. I love super speedways. I know how to dodge wrecks. I know how to maneuver my way around people.
There we go.
And I love short tracks. So, I mean, 1.5 miles, 2 miles, not really my thing, but I can get around and I know how to win. But short tracks and super speedways that's where I specialize.
Yes, sir. Well, nice work, and man, we'll talk to you soon, and congrats on P3 tonight.
Thank you.
All right, man. We'll see you very, very soon, buddy.
Yep.
All right, there we go, and that is your P3 finisher. And again, what a great night of racing that we had. We're going to try to grab Melton. I don't see him quite yet. We're going to give him a minute, but overall, fun night. I don't think Melton's in here. That's unfortunate. But man, a night to remember here. All right, thank you everybody for coming out. We will see you guys. Melton, Castella. What a nice job. All right, everybody. We will see you guys next week. Till then, have